showed me.
I need to get one of those screen protectors.
Raquel now has taken over, going to work on Kairi Sane. And the WWE fans love it as Sane is whipped into the corner by Rodriguez. Raquel now splash in the corner.
Kairi Sane in all types of trouble right now.
Tag made, here comes Perez.
This is where Raquel and Roxanne can shift into that next gear. Victory is at hand. Kairi Sane is suffering. Look at this fantastic teamwork. You've got to be impressed with how quickly Roxanne and Raquel have gelled as a team.
Well, you have to be impressed with Raquel. Held more tag team titles than any woman in WWE history. Cover now by Roxanne off the double team, and a kick out.
Again, just classic tag team strategy being employed by the women's tag team champions and the Intercontinental champion, cutting the ring in half, now dumping Sane to the outside.
And Dominik has to love the fact that Raquel and Roxanne are dominating, because he doesn't have to get in the matchup and face AJ Styles, who can't wait to get his hands on it.
Dirty Dom is fully aware of the threat to his championship presented by AJ Styles. AJ's one of the best of all time. Dominik wants to head to SummerSlam as close to 100% as physically possible.
Well, he is medically cleared for suffering a rib issue for a month. As Roxanne now bounces Kairi off the apron. Kairi just trying to hang on and survive here. Roxanne quickly into the cover. Is it enough to put Kairi away, who's got a kick out at 2? Sold out crowd here tonight in Detroit. Nearly 15,000 on hand, enjoying this mixed tag team matchup.
It is loud in here.
Kairi hung up on the second rope. And Perez, she's got a mean streak in her, fits right in with the Judgment Day. Speaking of the Judgment Day, we'll see Finn Balor and JD McDonough defending the World Tag Team titles against the LWO later on tonight. Again, another tag by Raquel. No interest, it seems, in tagging Dominik into this match.
It's not a matter of interest, it's a matter of necessity. The tag team champions are cruising right now. You don't need to risk the strategy.
And we are back here in Detroit, nearly 15,000 on hand, sold out. Final Monday Night Raw before the epic two-night SummerSlam this weekend. This is a mixed tag team matchup as Kairi Sane of the Kabuki Warriors looks to try to rally in this match, but the Judgment Day's been dominating.
There's that power of Rodriguez just Kairi across the ring and flattening the Pirate Princess with a clothesline.
And tag made to her tag team partner, Roxanne Perez. Raquel and Roxanne defend the women's tag titles SummerSlam Saturday against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair from Friday Night SmackDown. Off the power slam. Springboard moonsault by Roxanne. Cover now on Kairi. Is it enough? Asuka breaking things up for her team.
Asuka doing her best to will Kairi toward their team's corner, but Sane is in all types of jeopardy right now.
Notice Dominik on the apron, far away from AJ Styles.
What is your fascination, Cole, with Dirty Dom?
He was just mocking AJ from across the ring.
Well, AJ's not a legal competitor, and Dirty Dom is simply doing what he can to maintain morale for the Judgment Day.
Kairi ducks under the wild clothesline by Perez and a spear by Kairi. And now an opportunity and an opening to make a tag, and perhaps AJ and company can rally here.
Kairi Sane may be completely out of gas. You can see how eager Asuka is to join this battle. Kairi inching toward the corner.
Can she get there? Can she make a tag? How much does Kairi have left? Fingertip away, Raquel Rodriguez. And now Dominik with a cheap shot.
All right, I'll admit that was a cheap one. And Styles is irate.
And can you blame him? And now Roxanne driving Kairi back toward the corner. And Kairi trying to fight out of this. Kairi able to duck underneath. Ooh!
A bit of a
tag.
Here comes Raquel.
Raquel again preventing Kairi Sane from making a tag here. And the powerhouse of the Judgment Day. Kairi able to slip behind. Use her quickness. Shoulder first to the ring post goes Raquel, and now Kairi's got an opportunity. You saw AJ Styles say, Dominik, I'm coming for you. Tag me. Dominik has to come in the match now.
Dom pleading with Roxanne to get up off the floor outside.
And here comes Styles, looking to take the Intercontinental title from Dirty Dom at SummerSlam Sunday. There's that sliding forearm by Styles. And AJ fired up.
And this is a worst-case scenario for the Intercontinental Champion. Ushigoroshi by Styles.
Styles has taken over.
AJ could be lining it up, thinking about a phenomenal forearm with Dom's name on it.
Oh, look at this.
How's that for ride or die?
Juliet coming to the rescue of Romeo. Roxanne Perez shielding Dominik Mysterio from a possible phenomenal forearm. Dom went for the cheap shot, Pele kick.
Here comes Roxanne, and there she goes.
And now Asuka takes her out.
Kick rocks Raquel.
And the Pirate Princess ready to fly.
Oh!
Insane elbow.
We are cooking now.
Dominik may want to turn around. AJ, phenomenal forearm.